Hey guys, Tony again, 12th of January. I've been talking a little bit about doing a little analysis on ZCASH. It's a bit overdue, but again, I'm trying to play catch up with you folks and do as much as I can for you. So again, if this is the kind of thing that you like to see and you want to hear more about, please provide your comments and the feedback. Certainly appreciate it. And also, don't be afraid to hit that share, like, subscribe, and the notification bell. That way you'll be apprised of all these videos as I release them because I'm going to be doing different things a lot of the time. And again, we're going to grow this channel up and help as many folks as possible. That's the goal here. So with that in mind, let's get right to it. Zcash. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but it's kind of bucking a trend today right now. We go to Binance and we're up about 15, 16% right now, looking strong. So what we've done lately is we've actually was as low as $25 a little while back. It took a hit for a little bit, but now it's coming back and getting strong. So I want keep people to put things in perspective. Zcash used to be within the last year was actually higher than the price of Litecoin. So with Litecoin having hit the 180 area, just keep that in the back of your mind. So where we're at right now is we've been to 25 as our low, and then of course more recent as say back in September, we were actually down to $50. So we kind of formed a triple bottom off of that. And we've kind of moved up out of that range now. We kind of were stuck in a range maybe to about 75 or 80. We've come through that now. So the first important level that we've now surpassed is that $80 to $86 area. So now that we're past that, we've already gone up to $110, which is pretty good. So it's kind of playing a little catch up, you might say. So now that we've been to 110, we came back, we got down to our zero point 0.5 fib, which is really in the 78s, back at the top of that range that I talk of that we broke out of. So it's not an accident that that happened. So now that we've done that, we've come back over this 93, which is that 0.236 fib, the 94 to 92 area. And now we're back over 100 right now on some decent volume and bucking the trend. These are the kind of things that we want to notice and pay attention to. So we're going to get ahead of this one, guys. And having already been to 110, we're looking really strong right now above this $100 area. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just look out a little bit here, and we're going to give ourselves a little more projections. So we have a little bit of resistance in this 110 to 122 area. More specifically, I'd say 116 to 118. So we may need to spend a bit of time there to kind of get through that consolidation, whatnot. We don't know. It could just bust right through. We don't know. But that's our job, is to pay attention. Remember, every day is a chapter to the story. So follow along because we'll be talking more about this. So what we're looking to do right now is to get through this area, okay, that 110 to 122 area. We've already been there once. We may have to tap it a couple times to get through that 110. But again, we have resistance there. Some volume will drive us through that. So once we get through that, we're going to be looking at our next upper target, which I do believe we're starting to see the beginnings of an upward move, meaning then we can get into our ascending triangles and all the wonderful extensions and things like that. But we're not there just yet. So we're going to talk about this prior to that occurring. So our next target after we get through this area is going to be the 160 to 170 area. I think, honestly, that's probably a realistic target for us right now, guys. And, you can ask anybody in the Telegram room. And if you guys want to comment, I always welcome your comments and let these other folks that are coming onto the channel that really don't know the background and the things that I've done and called. So we all know that what I do is I can tell you what's going to happen, but I can't necessarily tell you how or when it's going to occur. But the fundamentals are in fact there. And the fundamentals say this coin is getting very strong right now. It's bucking the trend. We're over $100. We're approaching that resistance. Some good volume will blow us right through that. Zcash likes to move very fast when it moves. Doesn't have as many coins outstanding as some of these other larger coins, and that will make it tend to move percentage-wise more when it really gets going. So keep that in the back of your mind once we get through this 110 to 122 area. And again, 155 to or 160 to 170 really is our next realistic target. So you heard it here, folks. And if you like what you hear, remember, share, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We will be covering this a little more There's some other things you guys want to know about. I'll probably be doing Dash as well. But I hope this is helpful to you, some of you folks that were liking ZCASH. I could see by some of the views we're getting on ZCASH, seems to be a pretty good favorite out there. So here we go with the first of more than a few analysis to come regarding Zcash, and I think we got a bright future ahead of this. As well as I'll probably be doing some Dash as well because I like these two coins, and the reason I like them is because they're privacy coins, and you guys have to remember that's what this whole purpose is about: is getting away from the banks, the central bank system. Before how much money did it cost you to deal with banks? Well, guess what? Bitcoin, the first thing you notice is, let's see, I can send $1 million to somebody in India in about a minute or two for maybe $1 or less. So that was the big advantage there. And now, of course, we want to talk more about these privacy coins out there. Monero is a decent privacy coin out there too. We haven't talked much about that, but I'll probably go into detail. By the time we get done with this, we're going to pretty much cover everything in the kitchen sink, if you know what I mean. So with that in mind, Dash will probably be coming up next. You guys have some requests, feel free to jump out there and let us know. But again, we're probably looking for 160, 170 on Zcash. Hope this is helpful to you guys, and you have a good day.